we are at 170 West Simpson Street in Ventura, California. We are performing a video sewer inspection. We tried through the 2-inch cleanout in the rear of the house, and we were unable to get through. So we were able to excavate an area. We found a patch, and we opened it up. Right out the front of the house, there was a patch, and it had a lot of roots in the area. We were able to pull the patch and go ahead and run our cable with blades. Got a little tiny bit of roots right here, nothing terrible right here. Got a little bit of buildup back further into the house, into the cast iron right here. We're going up the line right now from this area where the patch was. That's all cast iron right there, and transitions to clay. You have a tiny little bit of roots at the transition from cast iron to clay. We pulled out as much as we possibly could, and we did pull out about a 5-foot long tail of roots. The first time we pulled out this 5-foot tail. And then we also pulled out about a 2 or 3-foot tail of roots when we ran the snake through. And right now we're draining full blast. It's going down great. Sewer's draining fantastic right now. We're going to run down the line, rinse our camera lens off, run down the line with the water running, and we'll get a brief idea of what the line looks like. Our first 4-inch joint, vitreous clay joint, got a little bit of hairline roots left. Not much of anything. We cleaned that out pretty well. Second joint, we look pretty clean and pretty flush. Third joint, we look pretty flush. We don't look bad at all. Our fourth joint, we had a little bit of roots in there. Can't really see any breaks or offsets or separations. The water running a little bit is difficult. We'll shut that off and pull back after and re-inspect again. There's a joint we had quite a bit of roots in. We cut those out. Joint doesn't look terrible. And you've got roots in just about every joint right here. So it would best to probably replace this 4-inch line. Get a little bit of water backing up right here, standing. We're going to just run out and see what we got, why we even have water. We may have a belly in the pipe right there. And we have roots, I think, down in here. We've cut through, but we couldn't get them all out. We're going to run all the way. See, now we get to this point. We couldn't really cut them all out, but we cut a large opening through there, so it will drain pretty well, but has some pretty large root intrusions in the joints right here. We're going out, and we're transitioning now. Going to have to find out exactly where we're at. We could be dropping into the city sewer from what I can see. Yeah, it does look like city sewer right here. So we're going to shut our water down so we can see exactly what we've got, and we'll locate this area. Huh? Yeah, I'll put the plug back on there. Is that water on the front? Huh? I did? Okay. Okay, this is the city sewer drop, and we've marked it out at 3 foot 11 inches deep right here in the middle of the street. We marked it out with orange paint. Now we're going to pull back, and we're going to take a look at all the joints on the way back. We do have one joint here. We do have some root intrusion there. A little bit of root intrusion there, 45 feet. More root intrusion, a little bit of offset. You can see where it's holding the water at 44 feet, a foot back. More roots here, quite a bit more roots right here. Pretty big offset, and what looks like maybe a break right there. It's hard to see off to the left. got quiet. We drilled a hole through it, but there's no way to get through that unless we hydrojet. We did run a snake. That's at 42 feet. A lot of roots right in there. And it's holding back water. It's acting as a dam, but it's flowing over that dam area and going down for now, but it is in poor condition. Not going to be able to see this area because that dammed up area is holding back water. It's not stopped up, but it's holding water. Can't see it with the camera. You can see as we go in, we're going to go in underwater because it's dammed up and holding that water. And that joint has some root intrusion. Those other joints in between where it's dammed up, I know we had some root intrusions because I cut some out in those areas, but we can't see it right now. Pulling back. Another joint looks decent there, and we're pulling back to where our patch was. Somebody had put some tin over. They really need to have a main line clean out, put in this area. And we'll run up the line a little bit again. As I said, there was some roots, and there is some roots at the transition right here from cast iron to clay. We opened it up pretty good, so it will flow for now. That sewer line has numerous root intrusions and offsets in it, and probably will need to be replaced or possibly lined. We will research the possibility of lining that. We'll take a good look at the video after, see if we think it may be lined, and we'll have to check with the County of Ventura and see if they will even allow it. And that concludes our video sewer inspection.